Did Dennis Allen accidentally leak that the Saints will be drafting a quarterback in the first round of the draft? So, Dennis Allen was on the NFL Report tonight. It's a show on the NFL Network, and he was being asked about the Clint Kubiak hire. And basically, they're asking him, what made him decide to go with Kubiak, and, all these different questions, how it's going to affect Derek Carr and their draft philosophy, things like that. And basically, Dennis Allen said he chose Clint Kubiak because he's a fan of that style of offense. He said that style of offense is really successful in the NFL right now, and he's right. You look around the league, and the Vikings run a version of it, the Browns, the Rams, the 49ers, of course, Kyle's dad, Mike Shanahan, the originator of that style of offense. So, really, no big surprise as to that being a reason why he brought in Kubiak. But another thing he mentioned is that Derek Carr's brother David actually played under Gary Kubiak back in Houston, and he had a lot of good things to say about that offense. He felt like it was really quarterback friendly and it helped the quarterback out a lot. So that's a little interesting nugget there from the show tonight as well, that they got input from Derek Carr's brother David Carr. So, but one thing that really caught my attention is one of the questions they asked Dennis Allen was, does this change the way you look at the draft? Does this change the way you evaluate players in terms of, trying to select players that would fit the style of offense that they're now going to be trying to play? And Dennis Allen basically said yes. He went into detail about how back in, 2015-16, when they were really trying to figure out what they wanted to do on defense. But it's not until 2016 when Dennis Allen fully took over the defense and they decided what exactly they were going to, run and what players they needed for that system. And he said from that point on, they started drafting players to fit their style of defense. And obviously, it paid off with all the success that the defensive side of the ball has had ever since the mid 2000s. What's interesting is when he decided to answer the question about drafting offensive players, based on the system, the very first position he mentioned was quarterback. And that's got people on the internet, riled up a little bit. Would he mention the quarterback first? Are the Saints going to take a quarterback? Are they going to, is this the plan all along? I don't think so. I think this was just the first position that came to mind for Dennis Allen in terms of, evaluation with fitting the scheme. He also mentioned a bunch of different other positions that wasn't the quarterback, but obviously when you think of the offensive side of the ball, the quarterback position is what comes up first. So I don't think this was some secret, message that Dennis Allen accidentally leaked or anything like that. And plus, the Saints don't pick till the 14th overall. If you look at the draft and the draft order, I'm not sure there's going to be any quarterbacks worth selecting that high left. You have to think the Bears are obviously going to take a quarterback at one, Commanders at two, the Patriots possibly. You got the Giants. They could move on from Daniel Jones, even though they just signed him to a contract. They could take a quarterback. You got the Falcons. They're definitely going to draft a quarterback. And I mean, who knows? But no, I don't think the Saints are going to take a quarterback at number 14. Way more positions of importance. Now, would I be mad at it? Absolutely not. I'm a big fan of preparing for the future. I think it's pretty clear Derek Carr, is not the answer. He's not the future of the Saints franchise. He's okay right now during this transitional phase until Dennis Allen is out of the building. But as of right now, where do I expect the Saints to go in the first round? I think they'll end up taking an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman. Not the pretty selection, but it's probably the smart selection. Let me know what you guys think. What position should the Saints draft at number 14 overall? Should they take a quarterback? Let's say, a Jaden Daniels is still on the board. Should they go ahead and pull the trigger? I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you guys watching.